So I just finished my year-end exam, which is quite a big thing for me because this determines whether I get into like my university of choice in the future, right? And so I've worked really hard towards this exam for the few weeks, for the past few days before the exam. It's such a big task for me to fulfill. And finally, when the exam's finished, I get to rest, right? I get to enjoy my life. I enjoy life for a few days, and the feeling of working is back. That deep internal motivation for me to keep on improving myself, keep on working towards something better, something that is not just wasting my time, like enjoying my life. I feel bad, genuinely bad for not improving myself, for just relaxing. And this is kind of weird. Most people can't even find the motivation to do work, even when they have to do it. And now here I am, I can't find a reason to stop working. This is the point that you need to reach. That deep, permanent, internal desire for change in your life. When you reach this point, you don't even need any motivation in life. You don't even need anyone to tell you to do what to do. You just want to improve yourself. So getting straight into it, there is two parts for this change: fear and identity. Fear is the biggest and best motivator. I want you to imagine a fat, a lazy, chronic procrastinator. He never wants to do any work. He always just wants to put in the least effort in whatever he does. One day, this guy is walking back home from work in the dark. He's alone, he's helpless, and suddenly he hears footsteps behind him, chasing after him. And when he speeds up, the footsteps speeds up together with him. What do you think he will do? He'll run the fastest he ever did in life. He'll put in all of his effort because of his fear. Not because of anything that he wants to strive towards, not because of any goals or desire that he wants to achieve. It is because of fear. Fear for his life. When you're scared of being laughed at for being small, that will push you much more than you can ever will by just wanting to get bigger, wanting to get stronger. When you're scared of being laughed at for being dumb, that will push you much more than just wanting to like impress people for being smart. Fear will motivate you more than any desire ever will. So the technique to use this fear is to use your internal fears to fight the fear of the work that you're going to do, the fear of the effort that you want to put in. You need to increase the stakes in your life, increase the importance of everything that you do. So what do I mean? When you're scared to do work because you're lazy to put in the effort, it takes a lot of time and energy, it takes a lot of pain, and you're scared of wasting time and feel like regretting it, whatever you did. Or maybe you're scared of failure, of being seen as someone who cannot achieve something that you want to achieve. These fears, sure, they are scary, but think about the fears of not achieving whatever you want to achieve. That is much more scarier than those fears that I mentioned earlier. Think of your future family starving. You cannot provide for your children because you have no job, you are broke, and your children looks at you disappointingly. What the fuck is my father doing? Or think about the fear of living a meaningless life. The life that you are not achieving to your fullest potential when you could have. Life that makes you feel regretful on your deathbed. Oh, I should have done something like that. I should have started a YouTube channel. I should have worked out on my body to become healthier. Is that not scarier than just the fear of pain from putting in your work? Nowadays, when I don't spend time of improving myself, that deep internal fear, the fear that I cannot run away from, of other people surpassing me, taking my rewards, taking the money that I deserve, taking the women that I want in the future. Those fears are much more scarier than the fear of just doing the work right now, that pain. And so no matter how hard the mission is, I will complete it without hesitation. Just like how that fat lazy guy can run and put in all his effort without hesitation as well. The second part for you to change so that you don't even need motivation is your identity, your self-image, how you view your own self. When I was in kindergarten, I got my first A in an exam, and my mom praised me for it. Wow, you're so smart, you're so hardworking, you're a genius. And so when I see other people getting B and C, I felt good that I got an A. And then in the next exam, I studied hard and I got an A. And for the rest of the exams, I got all A's. And this implanted that belief from me deep down that I'm smart from such a young age already. And then in grade 3 of my primary school life, I was attending so many competitions. I was in national competitions for robotics, for piano, for storytelling and sports, all these random stuff. I've won like international competitions where I compete in America when I'm here in Asia. A lot of the time when people are studying in class, I was outside doing something much more significant and much more bigger than just my studies. I believed that I was special at that time. I still do believe that. And so whatever I do now, I have that sense of identity that I'm destined to achieve much more. Even though I haven't achieved anything right now in my life, I haven't got successful in any business that I tried. My YouTube channel is still growing, but I'm still putting in the work, but it's not wherever I want it to be yet. My piano skills could have been better. My social life could have been improved much more. I have so much things that I'm not special, but deep down I believe that I am. I believe that I'm working towards something big in the future, something brighter than I could ever imagine. When I believe that I am special, what do you think I will do? I will try to prove that belief. I wouldn't even doubt myself from putting in the work because I know that it's going to happen. I'm going to put in as much as I can without expecting anything else other than success, because that is what I naturally will move towards. It's like a rubber band. My natural shape is like its relaxed form, and no matter how hard I push it, no matter how much challenges the world throws at me, no matter how much I'm pulled apart, when that problem is released from my grasp, I will always return back into that natural state. And if I believe that my natural state is a special person, then I will always return there. The results will prove itself. That is why I don't need any motivation for anything that I do, because that is just part of my identity. That is just my belief that I'm supposed to do that. My mission is like a soldier. Even though he has families, he has things to take care of in his life. His mission is to go out into the war, no matter if he's going to die or come back alive. And he will fulfill his mission no matter what, because that is his identity. That is his job. That is what I'm doing right now. I don't need motivation to do the work because that's my job. And it takes time to understand that no one else can take this belief away from you. No one else can give this belief to you too. Not the environment that you live in, not the circumstances that you're in, not the situation and the drama that you're in life right now, if you have any. Not any people or event can change your mind. Only you can change this belief of yourself. And so the realistic steps that I can give you is find any achievements that you have in your life, no matter how small those achievements are. Maybe getting an A in your class or some shit. No matter how small those achievements are, that is very significant for you to build your identity up. Use them as belief, as evidence for your belief, and then create more achievements to support that belief. And as your identity gets stronger, as you truly think that you are the person that you want to be, then you will just do what a successful person does. You already know what they're supposed to do. You just need a motivation to do it. But when you are that kind of person, you don't need any motivation. That is what I feel like is happening to me. I make videos every single week, even though I don't necessarily get the motivation to do it, but this is just what I do. There's no escaping it. There's no giving excuses to slack off, to be lazy. I just am going to do the work, and the results are going to come to me. So those are the two mindset changes that are going to change you from deep down inside of you. Fear and identity. To you, joining us on this journey of self-improvement, our future is bright.